Pretty good. All right, welcome everyone to another Council of Elders sponsored meetup. Our first one we had was in London a couple of months ago in July. I'm Aventurine.
I'm Suraj P.
And yeah, we're two elders in the Council of Elders. There's 7 of us, if you didn't know. But you know, we wanted to do like a little welcome thing here to sort of talk about the Council of Elders and like how that all got started up and sort of where things are at now. So this was a post that I put together and posted it back in April, a couple of months back, just sort of like an overview of what's happened with the Council of Elders over the last year. It's been about a year and a half almost since the Council of Elders was created. So back in 2021, between like March and July, Richard had posted a couple of tweets, and he had talked about wanting to create a community-based DAO that he would fund, and then the people in the Council of Elders would be voted in by the community, and we would be able to use those funds that were given to us to do community-based projects. Anything that the community wanted to do, if they wanted to put in some sort of proposal, well, we would, take that funds and create with that. So this is like a list of some of the things that we accomplished over the last year. We set up borrowing and lending from Kashi. Like we put like a Kashi pool together for lending and borrowing NMR. That was like a really big thing that a lot of people wanted to have set up, was a way to like borrow NMR. So that was actually one of the first things that we did. And then next was really the biggest of everything, which I sort of want to talk about last, is Numerai. And that started getting built pretty close to the beginning of the formation as well. And I mean, there was a lot of other things that have been set up since then. I also write the monthly newsletters. Hopefully everybody in here is subscribed. Yeah. And we've had open signals. We've had like YouTube series, for new people that want to learn about Numerai. And then most recently we had a total rewrite for the R users for Numerai. Do you have anything you want to talk about, Suraj?
Yeah, Numerai.
Yeah. You talk about Numerai. Do that.
It hasn't been like 200 NMR more than that volume.
Yeah, or actually no, I think it was over 1,000, right? We hit the 1,000 NMR milestone pretty recently for sales volume on NMR. Yeah, so talk about it.
That's it. Numerai is very helpful to us. Connecting all of the ones who have money with the ones who have the signals or the predictions. Numerai is trying to bring equilibrium between that.
Yeah. So Numerai is essentially a prediction marketplace, and I mean, I'm not sure if everybody here has taken a look at that or knew that even existed, but it sort of has like a couple of different use cases. If you're a non-data scientist and you wanted to, say, participate in a Numerai tournament, you would have a place to go where you'd be able to create an account through Numerai, and then you can go on to Numerai and actually buy prediction files and have them submitted automatically to whatever you have staked in the tournament. So I mean, there's still a couple of things that we have to make sure that like new users are able to do. They still need to set up an account. They still need to fund that account separately. But once that's all done and set up, the users are actually able to go in and buy prediction files and directly have them submitted into the tournament under their account. And I'll talk about it a little bit more during my slideshow as well. But it works for both the classic tournament and the singles tournament. You can buy prediction files and models for both tournaments. And what's really cool is like what we've seen recently is like there's a lot of data scientists and participants already in the tournament that are actually using these for like ensembling their own data, and you know, people are finding other uses for actually buying more. And we've had like some pretty good sales increases actually after TC was created, because a lot of people are having issues finding TC, and Rest Trading, who has been building out this entire marketplace, you know, he has like really good filtering mechanics in there. So if you wanted to sort by high TC, like you might have a high core model and you're looking for some TC, so you can go onto Numerai, sort by TC, and actually like use those to ensemble with your data to see if you can improve your models. So there's definitely a lot of use cases with that. So that's Numerai is definitely like one of the biggest projects that we've done. It's the one that we've spent the most NMR on building, and you know, we have a lot of things that we want to keep doing into the future. And you know, we recently got another big funding round, high-tech funding round from Richard. He dropped like another, I think, 200,000 USD worth of NMR in there, and we pushed a lot of it to create a Uniswap V3 pool for like DEX traders that need to like be able to swap NMR a little bit easier. So yeah.
And we are still open to requests for proposals. If you have an idea, please.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't, like, our volume of requests has been pretty low. Actually, participation overall, like, I think because we're, like, sort of still coming out of this COVID thing, and a lot of people are sort of back at work, plus we're in a bear market, you know, things have been a little bit slower than normal. But yeah, if there's anybody with ideas or things that they want to see, like, improved on, or something that could be built to help them in their Numerai ecosystem, you can always go into the forums and say, hey, I want to see this or whatever, and you know, either you can go out and build it and we'll pay you to build something, or we'll find somebody to do it, and we have the funds to do that. So if you're looking for a little side job or something and you have a really cool idea and you want to make a little bit of, you know, extra side money or something, hit us up in the forums. And yeah, I think that's about it from us.
We should start
What's that?
the presentation.
Oh yeah, so after this, you know, this is just a little welcome thing, but we're gonna get started with the presentations. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.